that we Nigerians, we have one major problem, which I think we need to correct it head on. Some people have already made up their mindset that they want to see Nigeria being scattered. This is one of the major problems we have. Some set of people in the whole over Nigeria have already made up their mindset that they want to see Nigeria scattered or vanish. And I believe I was not there, you were not there when Nigeria was amalgamated to be one country. So the only thing we can do is to see what will make Nigeria progress. Simple as ABCD.
You don't add me.
Talking about the Imo election now.
Talking
about the Imo election or Kogi election, I just saw a short video of Gino Melai already complained that he's not going to vote until he sees the result sheet. Which I think sometimes what we normally have in the election issue is that some people have already made up their mindset they must disrupt the process of the election. I believe you, in each of the states, if we are going to make our mindset to be in the right direction, we don't need police or soldiers to be guiding the polling unit. We can go there, vote there, count the vote, and also announce the winner. Every agent of the party has his own result. Then we meet at the final polling unit. But already, some people have already made up their mindset that they must disrupt this process to make Nigeria look bad in the eyes of the other countries. That is my belief. If not, what stopped Gino Melaya from going to his polling unit to vote? If, for example, now, Kogi still have more than maybe 35 or 40 voting points, if you incur problem in 1 or 2 voting points, does that make the complete election of Kogi State to say is been rigged? That is not the case. In every country you know of the world, they have their what we call peculiar challenges, even in their elections. America have their independence 200 years ago, but yet they have never had it 100% when it comes to election. We must have complaints here and there. The only thing they do is that look ahead. What are the errors we committed in the previous election? Let us correct in the present elections. But in every election in Nigeria, some people will take one particular polling unit or 2 polling units, use it as a yardstick to define the whole election, which is very, very wrong.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
It's not a lie. I know what I'm saying. I am opportune. I'm coming. I am opportune to be an ad-hoc staff of INEC for more than 5 consecutive elections. I know what I'm telling you.
Allow me one
You can have more than 40 or 50 polling units, but people will just use 2 polling units as a yardstick to define the whole election of the state, which is very, very wrong. I told you, no country of the world have ever had 100% free and fair election. You must have pocket of issues, because there are some people that have already have bad mindset that they must disrupt the particular process, and you cannot do anything with them. The only thing you can do with them is just find a security force and deal with them. But it baffles me a lot. It pains my heart whenever I see some people on social media, well-educated people, using particular incident to generalize or define the particular election, which is wrong. For example, now in Imo State, you can find more than maybe 100 polling units. Why will you use one only polling unit to define the process or the outcome of the election?
So, Muhammed, what is wrong? What is wrong with seeing what went wrong at one polling unit?
Pardon? What did you say? Can I go on with my point?
No, I'm saying that what is wrong?
What's your question, please?
The question is, what is wrong with what is wrong with the whole world scene? What is going on at one or
two? Okay, let me tell you what is wrong with that one. There are several elections that have been conducted in each of the countries of the world. Have you ever seen them trying to use one particular point to say that the election is being reached completely? Why are we Nigerians doing that?
Elections
in order to make Nigeria look bad in the eyes of other people.
Wait, Muhammad. Those elections in the other parts of the world, those electoral bodies don't have the same credibility problem that Nigerian electoral body has. Nigerian electoral body has a credibility problem.
Okay, can you maybe itemize them so that we can maybe expatiate and discuss and give them a correct perspective?
The first one is shutting down the beavers in the presidential election.
Beavers is really a compulsory issue to use in election, my brother. Please.
Wait.
Don't use that one as a problem, please.
We have seen places where over the years where there have been riggings going on and INEC writing results. You understand?
Okay. Now let me before you vote ahead, please, let me correct this notion. I told you I was opportune to be an ad-hoc server of INEC for 5 consecutive elections: 2007, 2011, 2014, 2015, and 2019. Let me tell you what is usually happening. If we don't want to rig election, we cannot rig election. And let me tell you the changes that we have.
Who is to blame for that?
I'm coming. We Nigerians. I'm coming. Let me just give you 2 examples now. In 2007 election, you can have more than 1,000 ballot papers, print them, put them in the box, and they will be counted. They will be counted. But in 2015, 2019 election, you cannot do that. You cannot do that because the card reader have already taken the number of accredited voters. Once the number of accredited voters differs with the total vote, it's null and void. That kind of rigging cannot take place.
All right, could I ask you a question?
Ask
me a question.
Go on.
Are you ready?
What's the question, please?
Here's my question to you.
Please, let me correct this notion. I am not here to say that INEC is 100% correct. I'm not also here to say that the voters are 100% wrong. What I'm trying to say is that we should stop making Nigeria look bad in the eyes of other countries. That is what I'm saying.
Okay, I disagree with
that. Every country have their peculiar challenges. What they usually do is how to solve the problems.
Let me ask you a question, right? Relax.
Okay, what's the question?
All right. Are you familiar with the Electoral Act of 2022? Do you know what that is? Electoral Act of 2022.
Yeah, I'm familiar with some of the aspects, not all.
Some of it. Okay, so in that particular Electoral Act, it says what our country must do, especially when it comes to collation of results, right?
Okay.
One of the things they try to avoid is for them to rig the election at the collation center. So those things are supposed to be transmitted electronically from the polling unit to an IREV system, so we Nigerians could follow along as the results are coming in. We could see it to prevent election rigging. That's technology, right? So when the election was held, it's bimodal, where the Senate was held at the same time with the presidential election. So they let the presidential results, the Senate results come through, but they shut off the beavers. That is that is absurd.
Let me correct this notion, please, my brother. It's not all the presidential election that was named from the beavers. Some of the presidential election result was posted on the beavers. I think maybe like 15 or 20% of the result were posted until when they said that there were 1,000 attacks on their viewers. That is what stopped the transmission of the election result. And mind you, an INEC chairman has the right not to even transmit the election.
No, he does not.